Hi there, boys and girls. Welcome back to Storytime with Mr. Prince. Today we're going to read an interesting story. First, though, I'm going to start off with a nursery rhyme because it's important to the story. You guys remember our Mother Goose nursery rhyme book? And hopefully, I know you know this one. Remember? Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. And why couldn't they put Humpty together again? Right, he's an egg. Well, this story is called After the Fall, How Humpty Got Back Up Again. After the Fall. It's by Dan Santat. It's a relatively new book. I only read this a couple times in the library, so this might be new for you. So I'm excited about that. After the Fall. Oh, I'm going to give you the AR number, so get ready to write that down if you want. The quiz number is, you ready? 191873. Again, the AR quiz number is 191873. This book level is 2.6. After the Fall. How Humpty Dumpty got back up again. My name is Humpty Dumpty. This was my favorite spot, high up on the wall. I know it's an odd place for an egg to be, but I loved being close to the birds. Then one day I fell. I'm sort of famous for that part. Folks called it the Great Fall, which sounds a little grand. It was just an accident, but it changed my life. Kings County Hospital. Fortunately, all the king's men managed to put me back together. I guess they could do that. Well, most of me. There were some parts that couldn't be healed with bandages and glue. Look, that's where he used to sleep, up there. And he has all those pictures of birds. And now he's sleeping on the floor. What part of him couldn't heal? His head and his heart. He fell off that wall. He's scared, so that's why he doesn't want to go up high. After that day, I became afraid of heights. I was so scared that it kept me from enjoying some of my favorite things. And look, in the grocery store, how all the good cereal is in the top shelf. I walked past the wall every day, and I would think about climbing that ladder again. I really missed the birds and being high above the city, but I could never do it because I knew that accidents can happen. I eventually settled for watching the birds from the ground. It wasn't the same, but it was better than nothing. Then one day, an idea flew by. I wonder if that's the idea. Making planes was harder than I thought. It was easy to get cuts and scratches. But day after day, I kept trying and trying. Look at all the balled up paper on his desk. Until I got it right. Wow, he made that. That is cool. My plane was perfect, and it flew like nothing could stop it. I hadn't felt that happy in a long time. It wasn't the same as being up in the sky with the birds, but it was close enough. Unfortunately, accidents happen. They always do. He accidentally threw his plane over the wall. His bird airplane. I almost walked away again. But then I thought about all the time I'd spent working on my plane and all the other things I'd missed. But the higher I got, the more nervous I felt. I didn't want to admit it. I was terrified. Poor guy. I didn't look up. I didn't look down. I just kept climbing, one step at a time, until I was no longer afraid. Maybe now you won't think of me as that egg who was famous for falling. Hopefully, you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Something's happening to him. What's happening? So it says, hopefully you'll remember me as the egg who got back up. Oh my gosh. And learned how to fly. He hatched. He turned into a bird and flew away. And that's what happened to Humpty Dumpty after the fall, and how he got back up again and learned to fly. You always want to get back up again. You're always going to get knocked down. That happens all the time. But you got to remember, you got to get back up. All right, that's all I have for you today. Have a great day and see you next time.